That duck said, get away from me, colonizer. I know, man. Duck said, nah, I'm good. Duck like, nah. Take your ass on back over there. He gone, you can come back over. He gone. He gone, little fella. You free. So Mr. just fixed the car. He was gonna fix it at the house. Huh? What'd you say? Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. I need to wait on you. You don't know your way home? You sure? Before I left? Oh, in case you didn't get here? Okay. I love you. And my tank is full because he filled that up. A good dude. Man, are my titties coming? See, my titties are coming out of my tank tops. In my mind, I thought you get a tank top and you could wear like, I could wear a small, a medium, or a large. Large might be kind of loose, but I could, you know, wear it. Now, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me. I like it like that. Don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. Water park, y'all open yet? Maybe not. Children from 6 weeks to 5 years old at the Diocese Childcare Center. I don't want none of y'all pedophiles. I wouldn't want no pedophiles caring for my kids. You know what I mean? I'm not leaving my kid at church camp and shit. At church, nothing. Not leaving them there. Nope. You seen all these infants going to be baptized and these priests, I mean bishops and priests, slapping kids, bashing them up against the marble fountain, and not one story about a priest getting his ass whooped by the father of an infant. In fact, the mother be sitting there holding the baby for the preacher. One of the preachers slapped the baby in the face because the baby was moving her head, didn't want no parts of this. Don't put that shit on my head. So he held her by the face and slapped her. And the dad reached over. I know, right? You wondering, well, did the mother do anything? The mother's the one handed him the child. The little girl is an infant, like 1-year-old child, infant. And the dad reached across the mother and grabbed his daughter from the preacher. And I think if he wanted to leave that woman that gave their daughter to the preacher, he could submit that. To me, he could submit that video to a court of law and take custody of that child from the mother. They'll probably get that bitch visitation though, cause yeah, I said it. She don't even deserve visitation. But I guess they would say no unsupervised visitation. I know she thinks she's doing the right thing, but you know, fuck all that. I beg people to use their own brain, but the second that it's clear you're not, to the detriment of your own, not just children, your own children. Fuck you. And any kind of ideas or suggestion you may have for me, fuck all that. I was just looking at something that they were doing a Red Table Talks clip, because y'all are on that bullshit now. Anyway, y'all was loving Jada's talk about, she said, if I had to love people according to how they treat me, she said I probably wouldn't love very many people. And the post said, how many of y'all can agree? And of course the peanut gallery came a caping. But I was like, it said, can you all relate? Can you relate? That's what it said. Can you relate? And I was like, no, I cannot relate. I can't relate to this. And if you want to be technical, she got an excuse. She's a crack baby, okay? But like I was telling somebody, we were talking about how people get excused from some fuckery because they said, oh, well, that's all. Like, for example, Chris Brown's a good example. Because people said, well, he grew up in a household and all he saw was his mother being abused. And so, which I get, you know. So that's how you'll tend to respond to things or what have you. But, you know, at the end of the day, fuck that. You're grown, and technically, from a person who is using their general common sense, not even their exceptional common sense, for people who are using their general common sense, it's wrong. Like, why does somebody need to tell you that's wrong because it happened to your mom? Because it happened to your mom should give you all the ammo you need, the reference you need to understand just how wrong it is. So fuck that, and fuck you for doing that shit, and then fuck you 4 times on top of them 2 times for trying to justify it with excuses of your upbringing, which are semi-legitimate. But once you grow the fuck up, then how about grow the fuck up? I never trusted nobody to talk about, well, that's all I saw growing up, so, you know, I had a tendency. Well, I take that back. I do like to hear that, because that implies that you have seeked and found the source of your own fuckery. Okay? So I like when people say, you know, this happened, and so, you know, it was a reaction, but, you know, I could see it was wrong then. It don't make it no righter, because that's all I saw, or that's what I ended up doing. Those are grown-ass people that can say that. They can own it and own that not the wrongness in it, but own that they were wrong in doing it. Accountability, you know. Pneumonia and whooping cough shots. Is the pneumonia shot? So I presume the pneumonia shot is different from the flu shot. Not in that it's any less poison, but just in that they have what sounds like a seemingly legitimate excuse to shoot you with something if for some reason you decline the flu shot. Let me hear you say, please. I think it's so cute when I see kids do that. You know, they have little kids singing this little song. Well, the kids are cute when they really try to, please, please. You know what? This radio station got a lot of nerve to censor the word panties. I think they have so much nerve with some of the shit they choose to censor.
I know. I was mad that I missed the hairspray. Steve.
I ain't turning around now.
Aerosmith. AC/DC. A Kiss. We have time, you ugly bitch, because he needs to pass for another hour. I guess I ain't mad, because she don't look like she take care of herself enough to even use hairspray at the last minute. Like,
she had the lint roller too.
Wow.
She gave somebody back a lint roller.
Wow. Where was she rolling it? On her hair?
Look. As I'm trying to film.
Mm-hmm. They know what they're doing.
So
I might be next.
Call and just fuck your video up.
Oh yeah, they do it. I told you they wait till my phone is
easy.
easy.
God, my video just get fucked up. They should have where you should have the option of
automatically. It really should. Did you get that? She coming back. She got stories to tell.
Yeah. the dude.
Yeah. Steve Tyler. Huh? It's moving real fast. I can see how someone can get swept up.
High crimes and misdemeanors. He was very explicit about it. He was operating under a different legal authority that not only allowed him to require him to report it. Impeachable offenses to Congress. Robert Mueller, by contrast, is a